back. Why do I get a lecture? There we go. We're back. What's up, Nitro? How are you doing? Man, you're fast on hopping on these streams, man. Love it. Oh man, I'm thinking right now I'm just gonna hop on. Might do some fishing, might do some breakline stuff. I got the notification for it, so I clicked on it. Let's go. What you been up to today? Man, I'm feeling good. Just got back from the gym, got done with some work. Gonna be streaming for about 2 hours right now. A day. Are you playing right now, Nitro, or are you just hanging out? Matt Sam's on, Blazy's on. Oh man, yeah, this is the first time I'm harvesting with a crafting bag. Nice. That was literally, what was that? The 4th node? Got potent. Let's go. That is nuts. That's like, do I just stop now and do something else, or do I keep on going, you know? Good gravy. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do the circle around here, and then I'm gonna do some fishing, because my luck can't keep being that good. So that's going to be the one potent I get for about 500 nodes. Haven't done much today. Well, that's good. Maybe, unless you're supposed to do a lot, then maybe not. But... how's the audio sounding? Everything balanced pretty good right now? I've been trying to get better at that. I was trying to do some DoorDash, but I woke up 13 minutes too late. I lost my spot. Oh. I used to do DoorDash. There were some days that were awesome, and some days that I had to get in contact with the police officer because I don't know if the guy's dead on the back porch or not. That was the last day I did DoorDash. What's up, Eve? How are you doing? You just opened your eyes? How was work? Man, where did my fishing add-ons go too? Born in... So, yeah, thankfully I haven't run into anything crazy like that while dashing. Yeah, so the area that I door dashed in was like pretty rural, and like backwoods. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Because it's kind of like a lose-lose because you wouldn't get as much work, and then the work that you do get, it's kind of roll of a dice. I treat DoorDash as a part-time while learning to work under my mom. She started her own business this year. Lulu's on the chat. How you doing? Lulu, how did you get your name to be a different color than everyone else's? Or is Eve's and Nitro's names different too? That's just my color blindness. I don't want to go fishing in Clockwork. I'm green and also red. I have a red name. Yes is now green. It was just orange. How do you change it? If you click on the icon next to your message in the box and scroll down to the window, you can change everything about your name and chat. Everyone's a different color for me. Okay, so that's just my eyes, because so like on the scale of 1 to 10, my color blindness is like an 8. But it's like, it's not like I don't see color. But if you just take like the color wheel and like turn it just a little bit over so everything kind of looks jumbled, that's what my eyes do. So there's that. Yeah, let's go do some fishing. Gotta use this crafting bag. Do I have any fishing food on me? I've got is what? So that's, wait, really? So that is green. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. It's always good to see another colorblind person. Let's see. This set for... There we go. I turned up the background music a little bit and stream. Let me know if it's too loud. I like kind of background music going on. Yeah, the fish is probably where the water's at. Pro tip. Background music is nice, but I think it drowns you out a tad, especially when you're speaking softly. Okay, good to know. I'll change it back then.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Tyler the Terrible, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Were you the guy that was chatting with on ESO chat a couple of minutes ago? So I will send you. Wow, I moved so fast. Yeah, so you mentioned that you were a new player. When did you start playing? So what I have right now is it's called Cowards. Cowards here. Double check once I get them. So this is my healer character, which is really smart because I made him my fisherman mostly. So he's terrible at killing things. Coward Skirt, yep. So that gives you, once you get a full once you get that full bonus going, you get 30% movement speed, and then these rings add on another 6% each. So when you're like trying to harvest things or go fishing, it's really nice to have on because you just move around faster. I will send you your gold right now. Eve, I saw your message on the guild chat. I would love to run pledges, but I probably won't be able to today. Or at least not right now. So kind of like a speed farming build. Yep. Exactly like that. There's a couple other things that I want to do soon to optimize it a little bit more. But yeah, that's just a bit. So Eve's gonna do pledges today. Nitro just logged in, I saw that. What's everyone else up to right now? Ooh, a lead. Side note, Tyler, we have a Kingdom Gaming guild up right now. That way people can connect with people to other people to run dungeons and stuff. Let me know if you want to be added to that. I would love to send you an invite if you want. Because this game is better playing together. Although it's pretty fun solo as well. Okay, chat, I turned down my music a little bit. I don't think I've run a dungeon yet. I am only level 18 at the moment. Perfect volume? Okay, good. Okay. I was gonna do some fishing, but okay, chat, how about this? Tyler, if you're down, let's four of us run a random normal dungeon together. That way, for your first dungeon, man, that's awesome. So let me know if we have 4 people. I know Eve, if you're willing to take a break from pledges, I can run DPS. Nitro's tank. I don't know what Tyler, what kind of class are you? Kind of role? Okay, awesome. I'll start the group going if Tyler's down. A dungeon will probably last like 20 to 30 minutes. Dragon Knight, I believe. I have a fire whip. Yeah, that's really, yeah. Let's do this. If you're down for it, Tyler, I can get this going. Because dungeons are epic. And it's a really good way to level up. Great, okay. So I will add you to the guild. And I'll switch to my DPS. And then... yeah, I'll switch to my DPS now. Nitro, are you down to tank? What's going on? I was not paying attention. So Tyler hasn't run a dungeon yet. So we're gonna run a dungeon with him. So we need a tank. It's just a random normal dungeon. Should be pretty easy. So I'll just invite you to a group, Tyler. You don't need to go anywhere. And then we'll just queue up for a dungeon and it'll auto matchmake us. I'm down. Want me to ask my sister DPS for? We already have 4 people. Although honestly, Lulu might be a better DPS than me by now. That's the only hard thing. That's why I'm excited for us to start getting trials going. It's that way we can get more people and this stuff. Tyler, if you can exit the group that you're in, you need to do that before I can invite you to this group. Yeah, that's going to be the real test. Yep. But honestly, with even just how much I've seen you guys improve already, I think it'll be pretty easy. There we go. Okay. So, is everyone ready for me to queue up?
What does security need?
Nitro's not ready. Okay. That's totally fine, Nitro. Planning a dinner for a friend right now. Let's go. Are you gonna cook it?
Robbery and murder. So what I'm thinking of doing pretty soon too is starting with a new character and just like totally do a 0 to 50 like build with a new character. I'm trying to figure out what kind of class I want to make him, what kind of role. Eve, I'm curious. Maybe tanky. Yeah, I'm tempted about tanks because also I think nitros are only tank right now. So that would be probably a good thing to have, at least another good tank. Okay, I'm ready, but my friend got her associate's degree, so me and my sister wanted to plan a little dinner for her to celebrate. Oh, congratulations to her friend. Okay, you feeling good? Okay. I'm just gonna take 1 second. I'm gonna drop the Zone Gorilla marketing chat in Stone Falls, and then I'll be ready. Think we can clear this in 16 minutes? I gotta pick up my little brothers from school. Probably 16 and 25. Are you good with that? Worst case scenario, you can head out and we can, it'll just autofill someone else. Okay, let's do this thing. Once I'm get to 160 feet, probably gonna switch to a. Yep. I'll just say. Okay, Walmart order here. You know, do you need to pick it up, or are we good?
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Frog-looking goblin, thank you so much for the follow. Drop your ESO username down below, and I will send you that 15,000 gold as soon as I can. We are currently running through Tyler the Terrible's first dungeon ever.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Okay, that's you. Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, the Mafia, for the follow. Okay. Well, okay. Eve's getting her Walmart order right now, so I'll send them right now. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. There you go. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. I need to go to the bank really fast.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Just started back up on PC after playing on Xbox for years. Let's go. Cass Duquesne, thank you so much for the follow. Drop your ESO username and I will send that over as soon as I get to the bank and refill on gold. Actually, you know what? Okay, chat, sorry. Nitro.
Hey,
Oh,
you.
goodness.
You're finally awake.
Looney Tunes X, thank you so much for the follow. My goodness gracious, we are being flooded right now. I love it. So I'm gonna switch characters to the one with money. So everyone, can you please drop your ESO name in the Twitch chat? Because I realized that since I'm switching characters, the inbox isn't going to be the same. So we got Gem Mafia. Man, we're poppin'. Okay, yeah, let me get all this stuff off right now. Sorry about that. Okay, go and jam. Oh, I thought. Okay, 50,000 to you. Lose the jester. I'll get that to you. Okay, that's Looney Tunes. Okay, frog looking goblin. Let's go. Man, we're going crazy in the chat right now. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me know if anyone did not get this. I will make sure. Okay, so we got Jester. You can probably guess. Okay. And then Kazi, Kane, Ox. Okay. Is that everyone? I believe so. Okay. I think we're good to go. My goodness gracious, that's awesome. All people who just joined in, let me know how long you guys been playing for. Let's see, the Mafia just started up playing on PC after playing on Xbox for years. Oh man, so yeah, you really are starting from zero then. But you have add-ons set up, right? If you do exclamation point add-ons in the chat, here, I'll do it. Here's a list of my add-ons that I use. Hi, hi, Caster Kane. Goblin asks, "Sweet, what are you working on in game?" I just started during the anniversary. So Tyler, in chat, he has not done a dungeon before, so that is what we're doing. First dungeon ever for Tyler. So I'm very excited about that. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing, group? Sorry about that, Tyler and everyone. Nice. Nice, good luck, good luck. That made my day, honestly. Thanks, boss. Hey, you bet. Ever look into all these support icons? Tyler in chat. Oh man, Tyler, your name's gonna be trouble on this stream. Okay. We're all ready? Okay. This is a pretty fast dungeon too, so I feel pretty good about this. Let's go. Also, we're starting up a guild. Just so we can coordinate stuff like this. Let me know if you guys want an invite. I would love to add you guys. but no pressure.
Plans changed last minute. Don't need to pick up brothers. Let's go, Nitro.
Looks like we're digging some more shadows. Circle around. Light it up.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Hey, with that, we just hit our follower goal. Let's go. Welcome in. Awesome. I will get that 50k off right as soon as we finish this dungeon, if that's okay. This character that I am currently running has 31k. But if you want, I can send you like 3 tempering alloys right now if you want. Let me know if I need to do anything specific or should avoid doing something. Okay, so Tyler, what you need to be doing right now is you are DPS roll, so that means you're just do as much damage as you can.
Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
Hey. So yeah, let me double check on the name of someone who just followed. Sorry. I need to do a better job of reading and playing at the same time. But let me know if you would prefer. Let's do 4 tempering alloy or 50,000 gold. Tempering alloy sells for about 15 to 20,000 gold each. But you need to have a guild trigger set up for that, so I don't know if you do.
Hey, you.
Hey,
You're finally awake.
Chico TV. TTV, thank you so much for the follow. Drop your ESO username and I will send you 50,000 gold right after this dungeon. Man, today is crazy. I have to ask. That's like 3 in a minute. Yeah, we're going crazy right now. I'm gonna have to do more afternoon streams. You're getting so many new followers. Yeah. Love it. Got enough gold for him? Yeah. Yeah, we're 7 gold right now. But I'm going to man, I am going to have to start spending some time getting some more gold though. Yeah, he's gonna be asking us for gold. Yep. So, Chico TV. What part would you recommend to me? I want to start the game. So first off, yeah, good thing the coppers are 9k now. Yeah, that's true.
So, first off, I would recommend buying just the base game. Don't feel like you need to buy all the DLCs for it. The base game has about 1,600 hours of just quest content by itself. So that's plenty, and right now it's like on sale for $5. And that's going to be like the best $5 service then. So there's that. Secondly, what I would recommend is get to level 160 as fast as you can. That sounds daunting, but you can do that pretty easily in a week if you do dungeons and dark anchors. That's what they're called. Don't worry. But so 160 is, in my opinion, when the best parts of the game starts. Oh, I do, yeah. But another thing is just stick around here, and I will add you to our guild. Here it is. Here's the merchant. And I will try to either answer or find out the best answers I can. Let's get.
Hey, you.
Oh my goodness!
You're finally awake.
I got another follower, Luger144. Let's go. Drop your ESO username in the chat, and I will send you 50,000 gold. I'm only level 16. How do you level so fast? Doing daily random dungeons will get you at least like 2 to 3 levels a day. With XP tokens, that'll help a lot. Doing these things called dark anchors, probably in Al-Khair Desert, is a great way. Nitro and Lulu are great resources. Okay, Luger, so let me know, would you prefer, so I need to send the gold after this dungeon. I'm gonna make a Google Docs sheet really fast to make sure that I won't lose track of everyone. So at TSG. And then there was another person who came in here. Okay, yep, okay. Strunba. So I only have 30 on this character. I'll switch after this dungeon to get it to you. Or I could send you 4 Templing Alloy right now. They sell for about, let's see, 18 to 23k each. So if you want the stuff right now, go for it. I'll send it to you. Or after this dungeon, which would probably take like 10-15 minutes, I'll send you the gold then. What part of the okay thanks, dude? Yeah, keep them coming. This game was on sale on Steam until today. It ended. Honestly, though, I'm not an industry plant at all. $20 for ESO is still worth it, in my opinion, for the amount of hours that you get from it. But honestly, it's probably going to go on sale again because Gold Road is coming out on the 3rd, which is the new chapter expansion. So I'd probably wait until then. So I have 2 people that I'm just going to be sending gold to. Let me know if I missed you though, for sure, because that is something that I really don't want to do.
Who are you?
Tyler says, is there any good builds I should try to go for as Dragon Knight? So what you need to be doing right now is figuring out if you want to be one of the 3 roles, which are tank, DPS, or healer. It's pretty self-explanatory what they do. But Dragon Knight can do any three of those roles. But the big thing is just picking what you want to be doing. Or if you just want to build like a solo, I would say if you aren't quite sure, go do a DPS build. Okay, you're red guard. Okay. I'm playing Dragon Knight. It's pretty fun. Yeah. I have one Dragon Knight character. I haven't done a lot with it though. That actually might be trying to do a build with that pretty soon. As a Dragon Knight Nord, I'm working towards the tank. Yep. So Dragon Knight, I would say usually leans a little bit more towards a tank, but it's also a great DPS and good healer. I would say Templar is a better healer. Rule of thumb, I would say if you don't know what class to do and it's your first time, do a Templar. Templars are the most like hybrid ready classes that you can switch back and forth. Nitro, I see that you're talking about channels for builds. I would recommend going to Lucky Ghost. He does a lot of good builds. He's on YouTube and he's also streaming on Twitch. And then what's the name? Hack the Minotaur. Those are both awesome content creators. What kinds of weapons should I try to specialize in? I've been leaning more towards two-handed weapons, but I think you suggest going tank. So right now, I would actually just recommend just find out what you like, because it's not going to hurt you to like level up two-handed weapons and then realize that you want to do one-handed weapons. You can level up everything, and you can. It's really easy to respec. So if you're just working on two-handed weapons and two-handed weapons seem cool, then 100% do that. In my opinion, the time between level 1 and 50 is the time to just like figure out what you like, and then 50 to 160, you're kind of getting a little bit more specialized. And then 160, you should have a good idea of what like armor sets you should be going towards and stuff. Playing Dragon Knight, it's pretty fun. Yeah. Are you playing more of a tank or DPS or healer on the Dragon Knight? But I would say rule of thumb, even if you are Dragon Knight and you don't quite know what to do yet, I would say stick to DPS. Just focus on doing as much damage as possible. Because tank, to be a good tank, I mean, to be a good anything is hard, but tank can be a thankless task. That's Nitro. I'm playing a dual wield two-handed combo. That's cool. One of my biggest critiques of the builds that I'm using right now is they're all kind of Magicka focused. That's good. I'm also worried I might be misusing my aspect points or attribute points. So everything you do in this game, you can undo, pretty much. So with attribute points, for example, if you mess them up, you can reset them pretty easily. but if you're a stamina player, like if most of your skills are stamina based, put them all in stamina. If it's in magic, put it in magic. If you're a tank, kind of just spread them out, but mostly towards health. But yeah, don't worry about it either way. Just find what you like. The only thing that you can't really change, even though, if I remember correctly, can you change class character? I don't know if you can change your class from character, but that's kind of class and race are the two things that is a little bit more difficult to change. Everything else, it's pretty easy.
There will be no place for rabble like you when the Pellingares rule Wayrest.
Yeah, and you can also just go to the chapel in why am I blanking on the name? It's in Stone Falls. But there's a chapel that you can just go there and respect, and it's like 4,000 gold or something. It's not bad at all. There we go.
Master Pellingar, it was your children responsible for this madness.
Eileen, no!
Level 17. And also, first dungeon completed. Can I get a Fuzz Rodaw in the chat?
Fuzz Rodaw!
Great job. Okay, so now I'm
Fuzz
gonna get
Rodaw!
that gold sent out. Nitro, I've noticed you've stopped. Yeah, so once you get past 50, it turns into CP points. And CP points is a lot easier to level up. So Eve just went from 75 to 82 from doing a random dungeon. So that, you know, obviously so once you get past level 50, that's the hardest part. Level 50 is the hardest part. Then getting 160 is pretty simple. But great job, everyone. Okay, now to send off the gold. Man, I can't believe that it went off sale today. That's a bummer. Epic Games had it for free like last year, which was pretty dope. Oh my goodness! Shout out to Mad Sam for the 2 potents. Man. Is Mad Sam on right now? Man, shout out to Mad Sam. Still don't. Daniel in the chat. Man, been a bit. How are you doing, man? Let's do 70,000. Unknown player. Okay, that's. Yeah. So that's an unknown player. Why is this coming up as unknown players? Okay. I just included the @ sign. That's all. Okay, there we go. We got everything set off. Send me a message or just drop it in the chat if you didn't get gold for me. But what's up, Daniel? How are you doing? So Tyler, what did you think of your first dungeon? Twiddling my thumbs, waiting on people to get on to run Unchained progression. That was a lot more chaotic than the quests I've been on, but also a lot more lucrative. Thank you for the run. Yep, and yeah, it's a blast. Doing dungeons is some of my favorite things. By the way, thank you again, Daniel, for sending me those stuff. They sold for a good amount of gold, which I very much need right now. You bet, Tyler. It's always, man, it's always cool to be a part of someone's like first dungeon run, stuff like that. I love it. Nitro, I have to know how much channel points do you have right now? How close am I to to the Watch Me Bleed reward? Good. I wasn't sure if the price on them tanked. I never updated my TTC to see if the prices dropped. Nope. I was able to get a good amount. Thank you again. It's more fun if I keep that a secret. Oh boy, Nitro. Speaking of TTC, you're still being a beta? No. I got that finally fixed. What did I need to do to fix it? I like had to totally remove my add-on folder and totally uninstall Minion. And I did that like literally like a couple times, and all of a sudden it started working. Love it. Just to know, as a sub, I get 1.2x channel points. Oh no! Even faster now. Can I return a sub? I'm going to be trying to think of this, Nitro, but if you can think of like any specifics with that specific channel rewards, I've been trying to figure out how to make it balanced, watchable, and doable. Wonder if it was installing in a different location for ESO to read. Yeah, it was something weird with the client. The client wasn't matching up with the add-on, and yeah, I just wonder if it was just kind of one of those different locations somehow. But big thing is I got working. Because this game without Tamriel Trade Center is brutal. And any of the people who just joined in, if you need any help with add-ons, I would love to help out with that. It is such an important part of this game. Oh, how was performance today? It was unplayable yesterday, last night. So I was playing last night. I had some rubber banding. I know a couple other people were like getting locked in queues and stuff, but I was actually pretty lucky. But today I haven't noticed anything yet. Hopefully they upgraded their servers or something. Let's go. Luger says, I have the same issue, a lot of rubber banding. Yeah, we was crashing during Unchained program along with hitting 7. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were. Oh, okay. Nitro, yeah, you were lagging bad last night. All the way to 999 ping. Yep. Yeah, oh man, Daniel. So, 2 days ago, we did, let's see, it was Nitro's and Lulu's first veteran dungeon. It took about 4.5 hours to do. We played until like 2 a.m. It was something. I come back to the game and stuff doesn't change. I often wonder why they're coming back. So wait, I was gonna ask you this, Daniel. Are you playing again? I thought you were taking a break. Are you back? Horror of that dungeon. Yep. I'm only back to run the Sunchain stuff. Okay. I'm gonna try to get, let's see. You know what, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna list some stuff. Because I want to have at least a good backup of gold. Just in case if that was insane the last like 10 minutes, last 15 minutes, we got like 15 new followers or something. So I want to make sure that I actually back myself. That I will never run out of gold with that. Let's see. Okay, I have 105. Here too. That's good.
The Red Mountain.
How am I walking like that? That is such a good question. Okay, so, it is a personality, and it is the Jester personality, and it is the best thing ever. And it goes on the crown market every like 2 to 3 times a year. And I love it. It's easily my favorite personality. Because how he runs, but the walk is also pretty funny too.
could give you a song and dance. I could give you
Frozen Sour Skittles in the chat. Let's go. How's the thumbnail looking? Oh, Daniel, thank you so much for affiliate. It was, man, I was not expecting getting up to affiliate level this fast. It's insane. Goblin says, awesome. I will have to get it when it comes back then. Yep. And I think, Eve, you know, do you remember when it comes back? I think you mentioned when it usually comes back. It's like the... Why am I blanking? It's some event. I really should know that, though. March 2025. Whoops. How was the games today? Great. We had a insane follow wave of like 10 people, so my gold is looking kind of less than it was. But I am totally happy with that. But we ran a first dungeon with Tyler's first dungeons. That was really cool. And then let's see what else happened. I fished. I did some harvesting on Craiglorn, and I got a potent, which you can get like 50 to 70,000 gold for, in my third node, so that was kind of cool. All finished, posted to YouTube, but it will be live on Sunday night. Okay. March 2025. Really? Is that when it comes out? It came. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. So this is what to look for. So you go to Currents, Personalities, Jester, ESO. Oh, it is in March. Yeah, it's a yearly. It's a yearly. So that means you have to at least play for till March 2025. That's awesome. Once a year, April, March. Okay. Dapper Wizard vibes. Yep. This is my favorite motif right here. It is the mercenary chest. For me, it costs a pretty penny. I know that there's some motifs that are insane, or worth a lot more than that. But for me, I spent a lot of money on it. Let's see. Let's sell some more stuff. I want to max this out. Let's put that up. Let's not do 2,000. No, I don't want to do 10,000. There we go. They kind of do too many events. If you take all the events away, yeah. What's once a year? So, once a year it's called the Jester's Festival. And you do a lot of things, but specifically,
you can get this personality. Then, which is my favorite. Matt Sam's logging in, so I have to send. Thank you so much. Yeah, so now I got everything posted. One put these. So, side note, if you are leveling up crafting, I am in our guild bank. I'm putting stuff to deconstruct in it. I don't care now if someone just comes by and takes it all, but someone should take it all and deconstruct it. Because crafting is a pretty big component of this game. Y'all shouldn't mess around with it. Let's see. So I have 482,000 gold. I want to put one more shout out in Vardenfall. So that's 50,000 divided, so 8. ESO stream. Yeah. Gold. DM me if you want my channel name. Oh man. What a day. What a good day. Got some work done. And hopped on here, met a lot of new people, ran a first time dungeon with someone. Let's go to Craigmore. Need another trade guild? No set dues, but they prefer accidents. Yep. Hit me up with another trade guild. That'd be awesome. There are so many streams out there, but this stream is just so chill. I love it. Man, coming for you, that means a lot. I really want this to be like that. Just more of like everyone's just hanging out together. And that's the thing that I love about ESO is there is a lot of really good gameplay based streams out there, but I feel like the potential of just people hanging out and doing like their own thing, like me just running around Craiglorn and chatting with all you guys as you guys do your stuff. I mean, it's just like you can't do that in very many other games. I am starting to notice some lag right now, though. I'm definitely gonna try to get back to this, but at my peak, I used to be, and I know this is not impressive to some people out there, but to me it was impressive. I was in 4 trade guilds, and I had each one. I had each one on max, and that was a grind. That was a grind, but I was watching a video today, and it was like top. It was ranking top ways to make gold in ESO, and this guy was talking about this friend that he plays with, who has 80 characters, and he does writs, the daily writs, for each one of those characters every day.
Hey, you.
Isn't that crazy?
Finally awake.
80 characters. Juju Belmont, thank you so much for the follow. Are you the final Reaper on ESO? I would love to send you something, man. I always went after quality of sales versus quantity. Yeah. And I think that is kind of the key. I mean, also it definitely matters what you're selling. Like if you're selling a bunch of like stuff that no one wants, then it doesn't really matter. But if you're selling like viable stuff in a good location, then yeah, just get it up there. Did you change the blue box? So blue box only comes up if someone raids us or if someone cheers. The follows and the subscriptions already have a design. But blue box of hype is a raid or if someone cheers. I will never change the blue box of hype. Don't you worry. Makes life a little easier for me anyway to not change it, so. Thank you so much for the 50 bits. See, it's there. Right? King, can you paste your @name? Forgot it. Yep. I think, are you talking to me? That was kind of presumptuous to assume that you were talking to me. Here you go. Blue box will always be here, don't you worry. Next time that happens, I'll need to remember to like screenshot it. That way, if I like switch from Stream Elements or something, I'll be able just to upload like a straight up like PNG. So we can keep that blue box going. Well, you're only one here with King in the name. Cheers, couldn't read it. Wait, do I have Kingdom Gaming? Yes. Okay. There we go. I was like, St. Augustine. I don't think there's King in that. Kingdom Gaming. Sweet, I accepted it. long-term goal with our Kingdom Gaming guild is to get a guild trader with that going too, but that's a little bit down the road. Oh, side note, anyone who wasn't here last night, shout out to my under 12s flag football team that I coach. Champions. Champions yesterday. The score was 28-6. It was a very close game against a really good team. Good luck, hotspots, 100+ million in bids. Yep. That's why I say long ways down the road. Thanks, Tyler. They deserve it. That's the big thing, right? Is there are so many
Hey,
coaches right
you.
now.
You're finally awake.
Spooky Cat 4, thank you so much for the follow. Drop your ESO username down below, and I would love to send you some gold. That's an important thing when it comes to coaching, youth coaching especially, is it's not at all about you. Your goal is to create, what do people call it? Man, why am I blanking on the name? Like memories. Like just teach kids how to play the sport. Encourage them, and to like, it is so cool being a part of a team that won a championship, because not because like I was the coach, but it's because like looking around at the kids and seeing that like this is something that they will not forget for their whole life, and they'll look back at this when they're, you know, kind of potentially even struggling with confidence or something. Like, you know, I was part of a team like that. We won. You know, just it's crazy how stuff, whether positively or negatively, can affect you in your childhood. Daniel, but you also need to learn defeat. Yep, I definitely have experience with that too, and that's the thing is Sour Skittle says your stream is popping off today. I know. Afternoon streams, or I get a lot of follows, and it's in the afternoon, so I could maybe get some sleep. I have a business meeting tonight. I don't think I'll be able to stream very much, if at all, tonight, so that's kind of a bummer. So that's why I'm streaming this afternoon. But yeah, for example, Daniel, last season we went undefeated, regular season, and I mean, we were just, games weren't even close. Like, I was getting bored out of my mind. Nothing is more boring than a blowout in under 12 football. But then first week of the playoffs, they played a team that kind of like figured it out. They switched quarterbacks, and like the kids on that team were actually really talented. They just weren't playing good, and my team lost. And I could tell that team, even though like, yeah, your goal is to like win a championship, but honestly, that loss kind of taught them a lot more than the championship would have. My ESO name is Spooky Cat 4. Hey, that's easy to remember. How long have you been playing ESO for? Thank you so much for the follow again. And that was not from a zone chat or anything. That's 7. Let's go. Spooky Cat. Someone named Spooky 4 almost got some gold. Spooky Cat 4. There we go. Let me know when you got it. Or don't, either way, whatever.
I'm shocked but not shocked at how awesome the ESO community is.
Yeah, I mean, and that's something that really stuck with me with the idea of streaming this game. Is like, man, I mean, every person, not every person, okay,
I have run into some tools.
But for the most part, everyone has been so awesome, and so many helpful people have helped me when I was a newbie.
I'm shocked, but wait till you dive into PvP or trials. That will quickly change.
Yep. So that's the other thing is once you get to more competitive stuff, yeah, it definitely changes. But the key, and we'll see where we go. But I would love for this group to start running trials together and stuff. PvP, not my cup of tea. If people want to do that, then I'll be the guy with like the 4 and 25 kill death ratio. But I like even with that dungeon that we ran a couple days ago. I want this to be an environment that people can like be okay with sucking. If that makes sense. Like sometimes it can be really intimidating to like join a group, and you have a role, and if you don't do the role right, like they might get mad at you. That's not what that's about.
I haven't been a part of a trial guild in over 7 years. 2 point, I don't even run normals anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, I've never.
So you don't even run
Normal? Oh, you don't run normal trials anymore.
right?
Side note, chat. I'm gonna have to figure out when to use this, but I have another like epic music mix that I want to save for something. I don't know, maybe if it's when we're fighting bosses, but this is what it sounds like.
That would kill, right? That would be awesome. Oh man, yep. It's one of those what you call license royalty free music. Let's go. Sounds fire. Yeah, that elitist mentality has trickled down to normal trials. And yeah, that's what I'm not all about that mentality, man. I just thought I triggered a world boss or something. You just scared me so bad. Oh man.
Whoops.
Do you or anyone in chat play
Dungeons and Dragons. I want to. So I okay.
This is a long story.
But I used to play a lot of Age of Empires with some people, and there was one time that we were getting together, and the same people also played Dungeons and Dragons, and so they were like, okay, we'll play Age of Empires after this Dungeons and Dragons round, and you should just come and play with us. So I was like, okay, whatever, let's kind of get this over with. But to entertain myself, because I knew that this group was kind of more, they take a long time with getting through stuff in D&D. So this was my wife's idea. But I brought those famous sugar-free gummy bears. This was a long time ago. This was when I was a lot more mature, a lot less mature. That I don't know if you guys know about these sugar-free gummy bears, but they are very famous for how shall I say this? They're pretty much laxative. Okay. And so I put it down next to a friend of mine, and the whole Dungeons and Dragons game, it was the funniest thing for me because he was chowing down on those gummy bears. And so I didn't really pay attention to playing it. So that was the only time. And I was kind of focused on making my friend have a really, really bad day. I have no idea why you stole my friend. Shout out to you, Jake. But in my defense, it was my wife's idea. Who no one believed me that it was her idea though, because she is someone who is naturally like more quiet, and I'm kind of the loud one, and so people usually just assume that it was me who did, like, who came up with that. Which I'm not blaming them. Like, honestly, I would assume that was me too. So. Sarah Skittles, do you play Dungeons and Dragons? I'm assuming you have, because why would you ask that if you haven't? But so it's something that I definitely would enjoy getting into, but I think I have some friends around here that would also be interested in getting it, but I don't think I have like someone who's a very experienced DM. That's what they call it, right? Dungeon Master. GM? Game Master? Is it GM or DM? I do. The song you played earlier reminded me of my campaign. DM. Okay. Dungeon Master. Gotcha. It's a lot of fun. Highly suggest if interested.
Hey, you.
Bit of a learning
Finally
curve,
awake.
but really. Captain Skids, thank you so much for the follow. Drop your ESO username, and I would love to send you some gold. Bit of a learning curve, but really give me back
bit of a learning curve, but really give back my imagination and childhood fun during the adult days. Love that. Okay. Hello, my friend playing ESO said to check out your stream. Let's go. Who sent ya? Hey, Nitro recommended I ask you about training gear. Yeah. I will make you some right now. So training gear, it has a like, you see where it says divines? Why am I blinking on? Like, it's an ability. That's not the right word, but it'll give you more experience. So I will craft you up some training gear right now. What weight do you want it to be? Are you... Yeah, trait. There we go, trait. Thanks, Daniel. What, do you want it light armor or heavy armor? Probably heavy, right? If you're going to play a tank. Or did you decide on tank? Also, it doesn't really matter right now. It'll just help you level up your... Ooh, what I might do is I'll build you some in light, medium, and heavy. That way you passively level up all three at the same time. How does that sound? I showed Tyler the ropes for Spell Scar and to get the Assault passive for that 30% movement speed. Let's go! My game name is Captain Skids. Captain Skids. I was going to say Captain Kids. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. I always switch the I in Captain. I might have a little bit of distance, yeah. Let's do something. Make one set in training trait Heartland. Let's see. Make one set in training trait Heartland Conquer set. I will look up. Oh, no worries. You bet. Have fun. How long have you been playing ESO for? Let's see. Heartland Conquer. Where's that located at? Blackwood. I can go there for sure. Not long. I need to get to level 50. Yeah, you do. What level are you? Full 5-piece makes the weapon trait double. Oh man, no way, really? That's awesome. 23. Oh, you'll get there. Heartland. There we go. Plus, I'll get that base runner there too. So, some tips on leveling up fast, Captain, is doing at one daily random dungeon a day at least, because you get that huge bonus, experience bonus, and then also doing dark anchors in Alkai Desert by like joining a group. It's really easy to do. And then also, if you want to talk about Skyreach, Nitro has been doing a lot of Skyreach runs too. And he knows about that. I have hardly done any Skyreach stuff, so I can't really talk to that. Grab this way shrine first. Get back. you haven't looked into it already, add-ons are a game changer. Literally, I recommend looking up Lucky Ghost video on it. Yep. You know what I should do with the add-on command is just link that video with my add-ons that I use, because that is a very good video. I know exactly what video you're talking about. Tyler, what level are you nowadays? 19. So, okay, I'm gonna break this down. So, robe. Robe's training. So get the robe down. Do the shoes. Light. Robe. Shoes. And then for medium, let's do medium. Bracers. And let's do heavy everything else. You said you're doing two-handed. Battle axe. Do I not have training? Weird. Okay, I'll just do the mix or them all. Then helmet. No. There we go. Heavy helmet. Do greaves, shoulders, belt. No, yeah, belt. No, okay, so I did bracers. So I just do belt. Okay. Robe, shoes. Oh, did I not get shoulders then? Bracers is arms. Dirt. I'll do shoulders up here. Okay. Thank you so much for that shout, Daniel. Really, that's gonna be awesome. I didn't know that. Okay, so Where you at, Tyler? Okay, coming to you. Do. See where you at? Oh, I probably should just invite you to a group so I can actually see you. My buddies and I typically par that with Order's Wrath with 2-piece whatever for leveling. Okay. Order's Wrath. Oh yeah, because you don't need Order's Wrath ESO. Do you just do it for the set bonus, or how come you do that? If you wanted to min max. See where you at? Oh. Well, I'm an idiot. Here you go. But Heartland is 100% a must-have for leveling. So you hit R to, yep. Perfect, and I'll keep on. I have a little bit more to send ya. Tyler, no. Captain, do you want me to make you some of this too? To help you level up? Or anyone else in the chat? There you go. You betcha, Tyler. So, if anyone wants to know why I am running around harvesting nodes in Craiglorn, Craiglorn is the only place that drops this guy. Do I not have any in my inventory now? Yeah, potatoes. It's called Potent Nerncrux, and it sells for about 50 to 70,000 gold each. But the drop rate is probably about 1 out of 100. So it's kind of hard to find. But, so that's why I'm just running around right now. Getting some gold. There is another method. I don't know if they patched it for getting potent. Interesting. Man, y'all glitched out my graphic. Cause Fuller's goal, at least on my screen, yeah, it's saying 75 out of 75, but the loading bar is all wonky. That's a good problem to have. Yep, any set you have completed, i.e. costs 25 transmute to recreate. You recreate potent weapons in decon. Oh, interesting. That definitely does sound like they probably would have patched that. When was the last time you were able to do that? Do you remember? Hey. Doesn't cost a potent. 3 months ago, yep. What? Probably need to make this guy's DPS a little bit higher if I want to make him my harvest guy, because that's pitiful. How long it takes him to take out one of those guys.
Hey, you.
Man,
You're finally awake.
spooky drunk man. Thank you for the follow. Oh, toss an oak. I could have been, yeah, Oaken Soul. That's such a good shout. Thank you, Daniel. Drop your ESO tag down below, spooky, and I'll send you some gold. Thank you so much for the follow. And how many followers did we start with today? This was a very good stream. Thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of this. I had no idea that I did not expect to meet so many new people in such a small amount of time. This is epic. Spooky drunk man. Okay. How long have you been playing ESO for? That's something. There we go. Sour Skittles, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Cult of the Blue Box, Hype Box grows. Thank you for the great stream. Thank you so much, Sour Skittles. Wow, wow, wow. That blue box, man, it gets me every time. Just the pinnacle of professionalism right there. Ooh, those mundane runes. Let's go. Back with the meatball sub. From where? Or did you make it? I'm assuming. I feel like people do not make meatball subs at home. I feel like that's like that's something you just don't do.
You have to go somewhere for that. You made it? Okay, well, I stand proven wrong with that. A homemade meatball sub sounds very good right now. If you want a good one, you make it. Okay, apparently this whole chat is filled with people who make meatball subs. Okay, so you literally made the meatballs? My auto mod, because I'm trying to keep I want to keep this chat as work friendly as possible. I like when I started playing this game, like I was a lot younger, and like I want to make this chat like to the level of like I would be fine with my past self watching this, you know. So I have auto mod turned on, right? And it just flagged tiny salami chunks from Eve. I'll allow it. So Subway is in a lawsuit right now because they got caught using an ingredient found in yoga mats in their breads. I'm too lazy for that. I'll buy me meatballs, tiny salami chunks inside as well. Oh my goodness. This might need to be a thing. I might have to make myself a meatball sub from scratch, because that sounds delicious. Are you kidding me? Have y'all seen foot-long cookies? Now, how big are they? Have you made one of those? I have never seen a foot-long cookie before. I feel like it wouldn't cook very good. Oh, I didn't realize that person was standing there. I'm sorry. Subway makes them? Subway makes foot-long cookies? Probably has yoga mat in them too. Good old microplastics. Do y'all have Firehouse subs in your area? Used to be, but not anymore. Yeah, Jimmy John's, and Subway are my two. I can't tell you the last time I've been to a Subway though. Potent acquired. Let's go. No, I'm in Jimmy John's country. Also, you may want to look at getting a bot called... Is it Sentry Bot? It has a lot of built-in stuff that protects you. Okay. I'll look into that. Oh, I love the taste of microplastics. Jimmy John's is so good. What do you buy at Jimmy John's? I honestly, I don't think I've ever stepped into a Jimmy John's in my life. Like, I'm not opposed to it. I just usually go to, like, I don't know if you guys know what Blaze Pizza is. But if I'm, like, building my own something at a restaurant, I kind of want it to be pizza. Okay, we got Team Firehouse and Team Jimmy John's right now. Ooh, just for fun. I want to see... Can I make a poll? Can make a prediction. Manage poll. Create poll. Best subs. Firehouse. Jimmy John's. Subway. I guess. Let's go. Oh, I do / poll. Oh, there we go. Okay. Where is Firehouse located? Like, what's the area? I feel like there were some in the Northwest. I lived there.
You'll learn all the shortcuts. I want to say East Coast mostly.
Okay, that's weird. 'Cause probably the bigger East Coast. I live in like a small East Coast area.
Okay, Firehouse wins with 2 votes. Let's go. I'm not much of a sub guy, but I am in love with coffee.
I love me some coffee. Currently, I am using. My brother got me. What's this called? What is it called? It's like you got the. It's like a tube, and like you put the filter at the bottom, and you push. You have like a plunger thing, and you push it down, and it makes really good coffee. It's like a mix of a pour over, French press, and drip coffee. It is called a. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. French press, drip, and then there's the third one. Pour over hybrid. AeroPress. That's what it's called.
Espresso like machine? No, so it's like you make it with your hand. Handmade.
Man, if I could get one sponsor, it might be from AeroPress. Love to get sponsored by AeroPress. They make easily so. I've moved back from French press to pour over to a lot of other things. And one of the most important things for me is like learning how to make like a super strong cup of coffee, because like I make coffee for my wife before she leaves on night shift, and so I kept hopping around. But this is like the one way that I've found that I can make like a really strong, like non-machine espresso. Like I can make 2 shots pretty easily.
I highly recommend it.
They're like $18,
And it's easily like the best
way that I've made coffee so far, at least.
I'll sell my soul to Dutch Bros.
I just take it black. I just take my coffee black. That's it. What's up, Nitro? Man, you missed like we had another big follow attack or whatever. So that was exciting. Other than that, just running around getting potents. Built or crafted. So Daniel brought this up. New crafting set to do is called Heartland Conqueror. Here's the set. I put it down below. And the 5-piece set doubles the armor trait. So you get double the training bonuses on that. So
I have no idea how to pronounce that word, sour skittles, that you tres leches, which is kind of stupid because I used to kind of work at a coffee shop. Milk creamer and heavy cream. So wait, you get, so it's coffee and then it's milk creamer and heavy cream. Also, Eve, do you get black coffee from Dutch Bros, or do you get like something sugary from there? I'm strange when it comes to coffee. I love the smell, but I don't like drinking it. If I get coffee, though, it's usually sweet drinks. Okay. Sour Skittles, yeah. So that sounds really good. For an upcoming stream, I might go to a coffee shop. This is pre-stream. I'm not gonna like have a mobile streaming setup. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop, order that, bring it back, and I'll drink it on stream. Because I've never tried that before. If I make it myself, it's Baron. If it's from Dutch Bros, it's like a brony convention in a cup. Don't ask for tres leches. I don't know if that's what it's called elsewhere. That's just what I make at home. Okay, so just look for heavy cream, milk, and creamer. Okay. I have heard that from places. Okay. Okay, chat. Here, I'm gonna learn milk, sweet creamer, and heavy cream. Okay. New poll. Pie or cake? I doubt most places will have heavy cream unless they're not like a big corp. Okay. I used to work at Dunkin'. Okay. That's cool. How was that? I feel like either... I honestly probably... If I had to guess, that was probably pretty soul-sucking of a job. Well, I don't work with them anymore. Man, I used to work at Kohl's, and that was a job. It was so sucking. Yep, sounds about right. I feel like if you had good people to like work with, it might not be as much, but. Oh, man. Straight up 50-50 tie. So that means they're both good, which I totally agree with. I got into a shouting match with a customer because he wanted to use some very bad words towards my race, then I quit. Yeah. That's not good. Okay, so Eve takes it. Cake wins it. So what kind of cake now? What's your go-to cake? Oh, sorry, lady. German chocolate. If it has frosting on it, I like it. The only cake that I'm not quite sure what to think about is carrot cake. I definitely eat carrot cake, but I'm not as happy when I eat carrot cake, if you know what I mean. Especially when it's super carroty. I like to keep my vegetables and cake pretty far away from each other, to be honest. Is bread pudding considered more cake class? Well, that's more of a pudding. So isn't that like just a separate thing? But if I had to put it in either pie or cake classes, I would definitely put it in closer to the cake. Carrot cakes have nuts, right? Yes. Sometimes I think usually walnuts or something. That sucks because I love carrots, but I'm deathly allergic to nuts. Not all carrot cake has nuts in it, though. And I like carrots, but sometimes you get a carrot cake that has carrots, nuts, and raisins in them. Don't get me mistaken though, chat. I will eat it. If there is cake, I will eat it. Cake with raisins, whoever came up with that. Yep. Oh man, needs to be Spartan caked. My top 2 cake flavors would be strawberry and maybe coffee cake. Wow, coffee cake is that's kind of classy. Coffee cake is good, but honestly, I don't even think of coffee cake as an actual like cake. I feel like it's kind of in a whole different realm because it doesn't have frosting on it, but cakes don't need frosting to be a cake. Right? Yeah. Spice cake? Cheesecake? So, it's cheesecake is a pie, right? Or am I totally off on that? I know it has cake in the word, and that's what makes me feel so, like, weird saying that. But isn't cheesecake a pie? Because it has crust. Cheesecake is an all-time fave, though, but I don't consider it a cake. I think coffee cake is more like a breakfast bread or like sweet. Yep. Okay, I feel like it's an in-between. Okay, but so it's interesting because there's crust, and I can't think. So I need to head out pretty soon, but I feel like if it's a crust, it can't be a cake, right? Is there a cake with a crust? The structure of a cheesecake is composed of a somewhat pastry shell with custard-like filling and sometimes contains fruit. Despite the confusing terminology, cheesecake is by no means a cake. Also, since cheesecake isn't topped with pastry, it cannot be a pie. Cheesecake is, and therefore will be a tart. Okay, so here's my thing. Is pumpkin pie not a pie because it's not covered with the pastry? I feel like you can't say that being topped with pastry is not necessarily something that takes it out of the pie category. But oh man, tart is a good argument though. Pumpkin pie usually has icing on top. I've never had pumpkin pie with icing on it. Like whipped cream, are you saying? That you put on afterwards? Like the little... Okay. Okay, so there... Okay, so I see what you're saying. Like, you don't add anything... Because it's always... Oh, man. Because... I feel like tarts, and it's... I guess they're separate, but I always kind of put them in with the pies. Cheesecake usually comes with nothing on top. Okay. A tart is more of a custard. I mean, it's like kind of like a tart and a pie. Because it's in a crust. Yeah, so there's like a tart crust. Like, I've tried to make tart crusts before. And I would say that most of it, but I don't know. I would say that cheesecake is a tart. That makes sense. But anyway, that was a much needed conversation. And on that note, I will be heading out. Thank you so much for this this stream. Talking with all you guys about the important things of life, and meeting a lot of new people today too. Oh my goodness. But as always, I don't think I'll be on. Oh my goodness, I didn't see the stretch notification. I need to start adding Audible stuff to the channel rewards. But first and sour skittles, thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for watching and testing out the blue box. Nitrosia, thank you, Eve. Have a great day. See you, Lulu. Man, I'm such a big fan of these emojis, these custom emojis. I can't wait to add more of them. I'm so excited that we have Fuzzroda back in my headphones, that I can hear that. Also, I'm very happy that Nitro used 100 channel points, so we're a little bit farther away from watching me bleed now. But anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow, probably for another afternoon stream. But anyway, see you guys. Side note, I always say see ya before I bring in OBS so I can actually stop stream, so I get that awkward like pause. So